Hi there, I'm Sam Crandall, and I'm cooking from my kitchen here in Naperville, Illinois. And today is pizza day, so let's get some dough going. So right here, I've got 1.5 cups of AP flour and 1.5 cups of bread flour. That goes into my bowl. And I've got 1.25 cups of water. It's at room temperature. And I've got 1/2 teaspoon of some dry active yeast. That's going to go right into my water. I've also got 3/4 tablespoon of sugar, and that's going to go into my water. And I'm going to go ahead and mix that up. I've got 3/4 tablespoon of salt. That's going to go right in with my flour. And I've got 3/4 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. That's going to go in with my flour as well. All right, so we're going to add our yeast, our water, and our sugar. Make sure it's well mixed. I'm going to go ahead and add my water and my yeast. Just until it all comes together. We're almost there. All right, once the dough comes together like this, we're going to turn the mixer off and we're going to let it rest for about 10 minutes. So the ball has come all the way together. There's no more dry flour on the bottom. And we're just going to let this sit for 10 minutes. And so my dough has rested for 10 minutes. So we mixed it for about 3 minutes and now it's had a 10-minute rest. This process is called autolace. This is where we're actually hydrating the flour really rapidly, and it's going to give us a beautiful, luxurious pizza dough that could be served in any tavern in any state. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and now mix this same dough for about 8 minutes. So let's mix it for 8 more minutes. Alright, so my pizza dough has been going for just about 8 minutes here. We're going to turn the mixer off. And we've got a beautiful dough ball. The bowl itself should come clean. And I've got this gorgeous dough ball here. From here, I'm going to take this dough ball and I'm going to cut it in half. We're going to go ahead and round that up into the little balls, 2 of them. There's 1. And 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them out for approximately 2.5 to 3 hours. I'm going to take a plate here like so, oil it down. My pizza ball will go right on top of that. And then it just so happens my bowls are perfect fitting for the top. And I'm going to leave it like that for 3 hours. And then when we come back, we're going to make some tomato sauce. So our pizza dough is now resting, and it's going to rest for about 2.5 to 3 hours. We're making the pizza all in one day here, so let's go ahead and make the tomato sauce that's going to go with it. So I've got 1 big old can here, 28 ounces of peeled plum tomato, and I'm going to strain off all of the liquid in the can. We're not going to use any of it. So I'm draining all of that off right now. So all my tomato goes in now. It's been strained off. We just want those tomatoes so we have a nice, thick, beautiful sauce. 1 whole clove of garlic will go in. 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil will go in. Let's see, 1 teaspoon of oregano. I've got 1 teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of sugar that goes in. And I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of chili flake that'll go in. And this is a raw sauce, so all we're going to do now is just blend this. There we go, and that's done. So we've made our sauce. We're going to let this sit in the refrigerator for about 3 hours and just let all of those beautiful flavors marinate. I'm back, and our pizza sauce is sat for 3 hours just about, and our pizza dough has sat for just about 3 hours. So let's go ahead and form our pizza. So here's our dough ball. It's grown a little bit. Get some bench flour out. Like so. Got my dough ball, put it down on that. All right, so very first thing is I'm going to get a little flour in my hands, get a little flour on top of this dough, and then we're going to make the crust. So all you do is you push in, and we're going to go all the way around, and we're just making the crust right now. Push all the way around, just like so. This is actually called the cornicione. And then I'm going to push in the middle of the pizza, just like so. Just like so. Flip it over, and I'm going to put that crust right back in. Just like so. Push down, push out. Pick it up. And I'm just pulling on the inside and letting gravity do the work of stretching the pizza dough for me. Continuing to let gravity do the work. Looks beautiful. All right, that looks good. I've got my Chicago pizza pan here. I'm going to put a little extra virgin olive oil in the bottom of it. Just like so. Move that around. Okay, I've got my pizza skin here. Going to go right in to my pan. There we go. Looks good to me. Get this flour up. I've got my oven. It is preheating to 525 degrees. I'm going as hot as my oven will go. All right, let's go ahead and build this puppy up. So since we strained all the water off of our tomato, it's going to give us this nice rich sauce. I go all the way to the edge with it. Once again, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is all about comfort. It's all about comfort cooking. Just like so. There we go. That looks really nice. And I've got some good Parmigiano Reggiano here. I'm going to put that on next. And just grate some. all over my pizza like so. Perfect. Okay, some low moisture skim mozzarella. I'm just kind of evenly distributing it over the top of the pizza. Okay, I've got some sweet onion I'm going to put down. Just like so. And then I've got some really good Spanish chorizo I'm going to put on here as well. A little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. All right, and this is going to go into a 525 degree oven for approximately, I'm going to go with 15 minutes. All right, so it's been just about 14 minutes on my pizza, so I think it's just about there. I'm going to pull it out. About 14 and a half minutes. Looks good to me. Cheese is all bubbly. Look at that. Oh, that is just gorgeous. I'll pull that. Take it out of my pan. All right. So I got beautiful, beautiful pizza here. All ready to go. Check for that nice crust development. Ooh, there's crunch. That's what we like to hear. Beautiful tavern style pie. Chorizo, sweet onion. Got that beautiful tomato sauce that we made up. Mozzarella cheese. Beautiful. So there we go. A beautiful slice of tavern pizza. From my kitchen to yours, from my home to yours. Keep cooking with me. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I hope to cook with you again tomorrow. Thanks, and make it a great day.